Somebody's trying to come in and express their love to you. It's 411 right now, you guys. So this is the 411. This is like the dirt. I feel like that they don't want you to know. They're very, very apprehensive and scared to even come forward, okay? I feel like this person, when they come forward, oh, 4 wands right here, okay? Oh, and it's going to happen quickly. Okay, oh, here's the thing. They don't feel good enough. They don't feel ready. They don't feel ready, okay? This person doesn't feel ready. I feel like they're going to come in. But that's going to change very quickly. I feel like once y'all start interacting, like, I feel like it's going to shift really quickly. I feel like this person, honestly, they're dealing with some insecurities. Like, they're dealing with some of their own insecurities, right? And they feel like maybe they don't measure up to be who you deserve, right? But they want to be that. And I also feel like maybe they're scared to come in and fully express everything that they're feeling, right? Like, I feel like they're going to come in and they're just going to give like a little bit of emotion, like a little bit, right? Because they want to test, they want to not test you, but they want to see how you're going to respond before they decide to be completely vulnerable and throw it all to you, right? I feel like this person is not like they're risking a lot. That's what I was hearing. So maybe somebody's risking a lot. Maybe they're gonna leave a lot behind to come towards you, right? But I just feel like this is completely outside of this person's like nature. This isn't how they usually like get down, right? Like, I feel like this is gonna be like a new adventure per se for this individual, right? Because I think that they could really be, I'm hearing they're used to people falling at their feet. They're not used to having to not chase, but even just, because this isn't chasing, approach in general. Like, maybe this person is good looking, right? And maybe they have like certain attributes, right, that make, you know, the opposite, you know, make the opposite sex kind of flock to them in a sense, right? Like, I feel like they feel, you make them feel out of their element, right? But that's also what they love about you, okay? They really do. I feel like they've been holding on to these feelings for a long, long time. They've been holding on to like this hope of a future with you as well, okay? So maybe this is somebody you knew far past, like far in the back. I'm seeing a lot of water. This could be a water sign. They've definitely wanted to manifest this with you, and maybe as well, part of why they weren't able to come forward and manifest this with you, like why they didn't have it in them, is because they were holding on tightly to certain aspects of themselves and maybe their environment, right? What they have going on in their environment. Maybe they was holding on to certain things that wouldn't have allowed them to come towards you. I see the travel card right here. That was from the last reading, but this may be relevant, especially because so it could be a Cancer as well. I think that's Cancer. Yeah. There's a lot of emotion here, right? A lot of emotion, and somebody maybe not even viewing themselves in the appropriate light, right? Like, I feel like they're not giving themselves enough credit. You know, maybe at one time when this person was still clinging to other things, like they didn't match up to you, but I feel like this person has done a lot of work in their life. Like, I really do. I feel like this person has done a lot to level up, and I feel like they had to get real with themselves about where they were behaving. I don't want to say childishly, but like, because they weren't forward thinking about their future. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they had to start taking accountability. They had to start taking accountability. And I don't know, I feel like this took that person a little bit. Yeah, so they started taking responsibility for like where they were at in life, right? And like how they got there. You know, I mean, I feel like there was a lot of circumstances that was completely out of this person's control, yes, but they also had to take, you know, responsibility for what was theirs and make the choices they needed to make to cut certain people out of their life, okay? I feel like because I think they were being drained as well from other sources, like we were talking about to begin with, right? Like those things that this person was holding on to, whether they were vices, people, environment, like all of it, okay? And some of it, you guys, was this person was living a faster lifestyle. They were very non-committal, right? And I feel like part of that was due to what they dealt with, you know, in their upbringing, that really gave them a distrust for people in general, right? So I feel like they probably healed some like mother wounds, father wounds. Like they did the work and they released. Yeah, they had to release a lot, you know, because it's easy to try to blame somebody else for what you got going on, or like, I don't know, yeah. But I feel like for some of you guys, they kind of got forced into it with the tower. Like, I feel like things got pretty wild in this person's life. But, you know, those tower moments usually is what brings us, you know, peace in the end, right? Everything has to fall away in order for new to be built up, right? And that's what this person, they had to go through some changes. They, you know, they really grew up. I'll be real. They've really grown up. And even still, they still feel like they're not there yet. Like they're not old enough, however, right? Like they don't match yet, but I feel like they're going to be surprised. I think that this is going to be a better match than they expect, okay? I did see Scorpio in the deck. What did I say? Cancer. What did I say? Signs. Pisces. Then so lots of all the water signs. All the water signs. Sagittarius. Leo. Taurus. A little bit of air. All right, y'all.